Hi Metalheads, willkommen zum Metal Forever Show Nummer 507 am 20.12.2022. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zu einer weiteren, mit Sicherheit geilen Show. Wer auf Power Metal steht, der ist heute wieder richtig am Platz. Ich freue mich, dass das endlich geklappt hat, dass ich meines Erachtens einer der weltbesten Sänger heute im Interview habe. Ich bin ein Fan der Band, ich bin ein Fanboy heute, absolut. Das ist ein Screamer, das ist einer der von der ganz guten Sorte und ein ganz sympathischer noch dazu. Ich freue mich auf Sam heute von Manimal. Und bevor ich loslege, wie immer, unsere Gäste auf Facebook, die schon fleißig zuschauen, bitte auf Facebook rübergehen zu YouTube, da spielt die Musik. Leider muss ich immer wieder sagen, denn die Show wird nämlich nach der Sendung auch deleted. And now, our friends from around the world who will be listening today and watching us, please go to YouTube. If you are on Facebook, don't share it. Share the YouTube link. That is important. And let's rock together today with Manimal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, wir kommen auf Deutsch. Heute wieder ein Wort von AFM. Gleich der erste Band Vanishing Point und Count Your Days ist der nächste Day. Der nächste Song. Hier sind Vanishing Point und Attacke.
White was the day when a wave came.
Vanishing Point, Count Your Days. Sehr, sehr cooler Rock. Gefällt mir. Können wir gerne einladen. Ich finde, dass die sau cool sind. So, wer sau cool ist, ist der nächste Gast. Ich freue mich wirklich. Das wird jetzt ein Fest, Freunde. Und jetzt geht gleich volle Kanne. Und zwar Manimal, Burn in Hell. Und wir sagen, let the madness begin right now. Burn in Hell, Manimal, and now welcome to the show, singer Sam.
Hi, Richie. Hi, everyone.
Nice. Finally, you are here. You have no
Yeah,
idea how many
finally.
months I work on this, or we work on this to get you to the show. Yes,
Yeah,
great.
and your work paid off. Here I am.
Yeah, you. Very cool. This interview will be also on Spotify and your FM later on, tomorrow, after tomorrow. So I'm very excited. This will be a killer set today. We have 11 videos now, 10 to go, 10 more to go, and there is no ballad. One is a little balladesque, but the rest is always in the face, always full action, full power. And I would invite all your fans outside the door. Check in, log in, and chat with us.
Yeah, do
Yes.
that. I'm also logged into the chat now, so yeah.
Yes. Yesterday we had guests from Sweden, also, and there was one comment in YouTube that says, "Well, first English, then German. It's not English enough." As why? I say because we can. This is not my answer. Because we can. So we have a lot of German viewers today, and our fan base is in Germany and Switzerland and Austria, of course. Sam, we
Yes.
we start the show always the same. We want to know the who is the metalhead, how you became a metalhead, what was your inspiration, what band brought you to the stage. Go back to your childhood and tell us your story, how you became a singer like this.
Uh, I've always liked to sing, and I've been singing in the school choir and stuff like that. But my way into metal music, I think it was my uncle who gave me when I was like 6 years old. I got the "Stay Hungry" album with Twisted
Ah,
Sister. Yeah, and I thought it was the LP, so it was this format, big format, and there was D. Snyder on the cover with
with the bone.
this bone and and torn clothes, and it got me hooked already there, and then I started to listen to this album, and I thought it was so cool. I think from that day I was hooked on metal music, and then the same uncle, he gave me Megadeth. Um what's the album called? It's Appetite for Destruction also. So I have my uncle to thank for a lot, and for being here today, I think, because he was the one who showed me the way into hard rock and heavy metal, um, and from them, yeah, I've been singing in different bands and cover bands. I always like to sing, but the metal way of singing was, I think, to start with, it was mainly in the shower. When I was on my own, I tried to sing along to Halloween songs and gamma ray songs, and yeah, it was a lot of German power metal in the beginning.
Okay,
um,
cool.
and I tried to imitate how they sang, and also, obviously, I must mention the great Judas Priest
Yes.
and Rob
I
Halford.
was waiting
you
for this
know
now. I was
so
already
so
disappointed why you're not mentioning metal god.
but I think it didn't start with Judas Priest, but as soon as I discovered Judas Priest, I was hooked, and the way he sang all these high pitched notes, and yeah, and I started with learning how to sing this way. I started by imitating. I think that is the best way to do it, and soon enough you find your own way, because you can't sound exactly like all these great voices, because every voice is unique, but you find your way by imitating, and so I guess among my greatest inspirations are, of course, Rob Halford, but also Jeff Tate of Queensryche.
Yes.
I've listened a lot to Queensryche, and also Michael Kiske, um, uh, yeah, Ralph Shepers. Um, you know, the list is long, but I've always had a thing with high pitch singers. There's something about it, you know. I love the way, and I would wanted to do that myself. So I tried to yeah, learn how to do it, and yeah, and eventually I got to a point where I thought that it sounds decent. It probably didn't, but I thought it sounded decent. And then I met up with Henrik and our former members, Peter and Richard. They had a band, but they had no singer, and they had the rehearsal room next to mine. And they asked me, you know, hey, can you sing some rock and metal? Well, I said, yeah, I could try. So I joined them in the rehearsal room, and I think this was back in like 1991 or something, or
1991. How old are
no,
you?
no, 1999. Sorry, or 2000. Yeah, sorry. And yeah, we tried. I can remember that we played Save Us with Halloween, and we also played Pull Me Under with Dream Theater, and I think we played a Queenstrike song. Yeah, and you know, I tried. It probably didn't sound that good, but the guys thought it sounded good enough, and they saw some potential in me. So yeah, after a couple of rehearsals, they asked me if I wanted to join the band, and yeah, and rehearsal on regular basis. And yeah, and after a while we thought that, hey, we should try and write some songs together, and yeah, and form a band. So I think that was when Manimal was formed, and that was when I was, yeah, my future was destined to be a metalhead. And
I remember very well. This must be back in January 2021 when I started the show. Very early when I heard the very first time a Manimal, and I thought, holy shit, this is this screaming. I remember I was hooked on Ram It Down and of course Painkiller, and there are some songs of Manimal that could easily be on Painkiller. Is so close, and I said this many times. If one day Rob Halford says, "Thank you very much, I'm leaving the building," you know, this would be the singer. So Manimal has to make a long life contract with you, not to get rid of you, because this, holy shit. But
yeah, thank you. I'm very flattered by your words. You know, I think his Rob is irreplaceable. You know, his charisma and the character of his voice. You know, but yeah,
he must do something right, because I saw him in 83 or 84, must be 84, I guess, and I saw him 2011. And for me, he's always victim of changes. The song, which is the moment of truth, if he can hit the high notes again, and he did it 2011 exactly like 1984, and so he must do something right. Now it's later because he's getting old, you know, of course. So how? Let's talk about your voice, how you prepare your voice, and how you keep your voice in shape, because recently now in this year many singers have problems. You can hear, you know, they are not took care of the voice properly, and so, but let's talk about later, because we have a big program to cover today. Burning Hell from the Armageddon album. What a killer album. They are only killers, no fillers, only killers. Is there something special about Burning Hell to mention?
Yeah, I would say that when we wrote this song, my whole idea of the lyrics was that this was going to be a hate song for everyone to use. You know, everyone has something they hate. You know, it could be your boss at work, or that guy in the supermarket, or maybe it's a politician, or it's maybe it's religion, or anything. You know, anything that you can find in your life that you hate, and you know, you're like, and this song was meant to be a hate song, which you can use to just scream out your anger and your hate, because I don't believe in fights or being bad to each other. I hate haters on internet. I hate that kind of stuff,
Yes.
you know. But if you just stand in front and you listen to this song and you just scream out your hate on your own, it doesn't hurt anyone, you know. So this is the whole idea of the lyrics, you know. You can just stand there, listen, and sing along, and tell whatever it is you're hating. You can tell it to burn in hell, you know. That's the whole idea of the lyrics, and of course, yeah, the theme fits a metal song very good, you know. So, but that was the main idea of the lyrics, and I built the whole song and the whole lyric parts around that idea, you know. And it's not meant to be something in particular. It's more like hate and anger in general.
Yes, I got it. Very, for me, was the perfect opener, because it's like a concert, actually, you know, like with intro. And yeah, we will jump around today. We have not in chronicle order. We jump from the new album to an album before. So we cover today 3 albums, actually, Trapped in the Shadows. We of course, Armageddon. We have also something from Purgatorio, you know. But the next one will be from 2015, Trapped in the Shadows, the Invincible song. And let's play it and then talk. Agreed?
Go.
Here we go.
Dark
Yes, amazing.
It was great to watch the video because I haven't watched it for a long time. Yeah, great memories. The live pictures were taken from, I think it was taken from both the tour we did with Ordenogan in 2016, and also the tour the year after we did with Firewind. I think most of the footage are taken from the shows during those two tours, if I can remember it right.
Yeah, I love it. When I put the show together today, and there was more video and video. So holy shit, this will be a long show. There's a lot of videos, and yeah, and always the what 2015. This is the same band, so right today, right?
Yeah, it is, because in 2015, Kenny and Andre joined the band. Before that, it was two brothers, Richard and Peter Menzer. They decided to quit the band. It was no hard feelings at all, but yeah, they had other things they wanted to focus on in life. So they decided to quit the band. So me and Henrik, we were searching for quite a long time for replacement, and we stumbled on both Andre and Kenny, and they joined the band in 2015, and they were helped us record the album. The songs were more or less finished. We were ready to start record. So and then they've been in the band ever since.
Yes, and the result is great albums. Powerful.
Thank you.
I love it. Invincible. Do you have a backstory for this song?
Yeah, I would say that this is a song which tells you to be strong and to fight against the powers in the bad powers in the world. Evil people, evil politicians with power, evil, often men. Not a particular person in specific, but in general. It's like, yeah, I sing preacher of lies, devil in disguise, feeding on praise of his life, and that is, yeah, people who have bad intentions, and this song tells you, yeah, to stand up for yourself and fight these evil forces, and yeah, we are invincible. It's,
You know what the good thing is, Sam? That the evil never lasts forever. That they finally found the big master. The big master is always the good. In the end of the day, the good survives and the evil goes away, mostly. If you see all the dictators, all the bad guys, the killers, they're all gone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and good so. All right. I think the next song, this was the song I heard from you the very first. And
all right.
This is a killer. There's only killer today.
So this is how you got hooked on Manimal.
Yes, I got hooked. I became today I convinced I'm a fanboy, because I love the screaming stuff, but I love the roughness. I like the crispy voice. I like it's rough but still clear. And this brings me always back when in 1989 when I listened to Write Me Down. How much I loved the Judas Priest before, but Write Me Down was for me like, what the fuck, he's so cool, and then Painkiller, and this is also this is Chains of Fury, and what a killer track. And this was the track I heard the very first time from you guys.
All right.
I would say, let's play it loud. Jeder draußen, I have to change in German. Jeder draußen, Auftreten auf 11 to 11. Around the world to 11. And if the neighbors knock on the door, say, fuck the neighbors, because we're here to stay. Here we go. Here is Manimal and Chains of Fury from Armageddon. This is for me the perfect heavy metal song.
I can see why you like it, because it's very much Judas Priest, this song.
Metal God.
No. Actually, no. I guess I'm not supposed to tell you which Judas Priest song we've stolen many of the things for this song. But yeah, some Metal Gods. But take a listen to Heavy Duty with Judas Priest. And then you will get what I say. So, but yeah, it's very much, and you know, what we do is very much done before. You know, we're not here to invent some kind of new subgenre of metal music. We just like to to write songs and record and perform songs that we like to listen to ourselves. This is the kind of music that we love. We love Judas Priest, and obviously, therefore, we are going to sound a lot of Judas Priest. Hopefully, we have our own twist, so it sounds Manimal. But you will always be able to hear our influences in our music, because we have never done anything to hide it. We're proud of what we are, and we're proud of the influences that we have. Yeah, yeah, I can see why you like it, because it's one of my favorite songs on the album as well. And this song is works so well in our live performance.
Of course.
It's a live song. You got this rhythm going through the whole song. It's a very simple song, musical wise. Yeah, you have this same rhythm that goes through the whole song, and then you have these bridges, which I can imagine that you appreciate. Those parts,
It.
Yeah.
Yes. And I like very much how you pronounce this R. This is typical Rob, like this. I love it. I just wondering if you work together or you support Judas Priest, and Rob and Ian Hill stays next to next and watching you, and then maybe Ian Hill looks at Rob. He says, "Say nothing," because this is the next big deal here. Holy shit!
Yeah, that will be a dream come true, obviously, to play with Judas Priest someday. And we have a very funny story about Judas Priest, because we have a connection through our guitarist and our musical mastermind, Henrik. He knows this woman who came into to Henrik's record store one day and presented herself and started talking about Judas Priest, and told Henrik that, yeah, I'm a friend of one of the guitarists, Kenneth. And Henrik was like, what? Yeah, Kenneth. Yeah, and that is KK Downing. And Henrik didn't. He thought that she was trying to fool him. But when Judas Priest played a concert in Gothenburg, this woman, she invited Henrik to come after the show and go and have a coffee with her and with KK. So Henrik thought that, hey, I have nothing to lose. After the show, I will meet up with her and let's see if she's trying to fool me or something, But there she was standing, and there came KK, and they went to a night open cafe and had a coffee. And Henrik said it was like this surreal experience to sit there with one of his idols of his life, and so we have had this connection with KK ever since, and we have sent him our albums as we have released them. And yeah, just to mainly for ourselves. I don't know if he even listens to them, but it feels good, to and also when we were playing in his hometown of is it like it must be is it
Birmingham?
Yeah, that is what he comes from the very beginning, but now he's living outside. Is it Wolverhampton? Yeah, never mind. We were playing a show in his hometown, and this woman, she told Henrik that, yeah, I will invite KK and he will come to the show. And Henrik said, like, yeah, why would he come to the show? He has probably other things to do. But sure, invite him. So we wrote his name on the guest list. I guess the other bands, I guess they thought that we were, I don't know, making fun of, I don't know. But he was on the guest list. And after the show, we were like very curious. Hey, did anybody see him during the show? No, it was so dark, we couldn't see anything. But then this little guy comes up to us. Hi, I'm KK. Nice to meet you. Yeah,
Holy
so
shit.
he came there to see us, and we took a picture with him, and talked a little bit, and then he told his girlfriend, should we watch maybe a song or two of the headliner, and then we can go back home. So he was there just to see us, and,
Cool.
and it's a memory that we cherish, that one of the former and one of the original members of Judas Priest came to see one of our shows, and that is something to tell your grandkids about, So cool.
I have one great story from a friend of mine, the ex-bass player from Bonfire. Bonfire went on tour with Judas in the 90s, probably in the Point Blank tour, and they're from Bonfire Point Blank, and they support them, and they never met Judas Priest actually, so because there was two separate rooms, and then suddenly the tour manager from Judas Priest came in and said, Jörg, do you have time? Say, yeah, what's happened? We do the sound check, but Ian is not here yet. But we need do you know some Judas songs? Of course. And you say, okay, please help us. And he played with Judas Priest sound check, And he said, man, it was like I was in a dream suddenly, Suddenly I play with Judas Priest, and then Ian could say, thank you, buddy, you're helping out, and bye bye. But he played Cream Analishi with Judas Priest, and he was
so cool.
He freaked. I said I was shitting my pants, staying next to Rob Halford, and what the hell, So we have a guest. I know one lady loves you to death. She's from Switzerland. What is your favorite Switzerland lady?
I think I know who it is.
Gabi.
But she calls herself Swiss Rock Maniac here, right? In the chat. Yes.
The rock chick, yes, a metal chick. She's our beloved Gabi. Gabi, grüß dich.
Hi, Gabi.
She sent me in the morning. For me, it's because I'm 7 hours ahead of Switzerland and Germany. So she sent me in the morning some pictures with you guys, especially with you. And she said, oh, tomorrow I will be there. Oh, I still love it. So she's a big fan.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we talk a lot. Let's go back to Trapped in the Shadows.
Let's do that.
Yes. And to the title track, Trapped in the Shadows. And then let's talk about this great song. Here's Trapped in the Shadows, especially for Gabi.
Voice and running
I cannot tell you how much I love your voice. This is such a killer. Holy shit! But this reminds me much more now. Not Judas. This is much more Ralph Shepard style. This the high, the clear screams. They are killer.
Yeah, yeah. If you say so, yeah. You know, when you've been listening to these songs, when you record them and you're playing live, I've heard it like thousands of times. You lose the perspective, but I think you are better you have a better perspective and can tell those things.
I'm wondering, Sam, because especially Ralph. I told the story before, so all people have to stay with me because I tell it again. Ralph and I, we are friends for many years. Very good, very cool friends. And I was already in his studio when he recorded uh, uh, in his own studio, and when he was in America on tour. He had always problems to sleep in a nightliner, So his voice was getting infected because lack of sleep, and then he wrote, because I was in Thailand and he was in America, so he was in a good time. So I was always his soul mate, and he said, "Oh damn, another show, and it's killing me, no sleep." And then I was in his studio, and he played me some song from the Unbreakable album, and he again topped it again, higher and higher and higher. I say, now here we go again. So listen to this now, and this you have to bring later on stage. He said, "I know you're a slave for your own work." And how is it for you? You record such incredible tunes, but you have to deliver, because this is what the people expect from you when they come to your show.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And as so far, it's been no big issue for me. I'm 41 years old, so I can still hit those notes. And for me as a singer, it's very important to try to deliver the songs as I do them on the records, because just like you said, people expect me to do that, and they are waiting for me to hit those high notes. So I try to avoid not hitting the notes and taking other ways and shortcuts, but sometimes it's impossible. Some songs are more straining for my voice than others, so maybe I can do some take some shortcuts, some parts of some songs, but mainly I try to stick with the original, because I know that people expect that and they want to hear that. And I'm the same myself. If I would go and watch a Primal Fear show, I would stand there and wait for all those high notes, so I can't skip them all. I can skip some, but I can't skip them all, because people, they want that, and I'm the same myself. So that is always my goal, to try to deliver the songs more or less like they sound on the album.
What also helps, if your sound mixer gives you a little bit more delay, so it's you hit the notes and then you have a little bit help from the delay. This was Rob does a lot now. In nowadays, he does a lot work with delay.
Yeah.
Reverb delay,
Yeah.
Yes. Very cool. Wolfgang Martin, sei gegrüßt. He just ordered a CD.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Wolfgang. Appreciate it.
Ihr da draußen, die ersten Songs habe ich vergessen, den Link blenden. Ab jetzt blende ich ihn ein. But before we go to the next song, I have to say a shout out to Rainer Tanner von RTP, Rainer Tanner Project, that just won the first prize in the Rock and Pop Prize. Rainer, congratulations, brother. Yeah, he was in the show already, and yeah, great music, and they got many prizes, Frank and Rainer. So they're in German abgesandt. Sehr cool und so verdient. Lieber Rainer, sehr cool. Yeah. All right.
I actually have a great story about the video for the Trapped in the Shadows, the song.
Please, yes.
It was recorded like 100 meters from here. I have moved maybe 150 meters. I have moved, but my old house is 150 meters that way, and the video was recorded in the basement of our house because, you know, the basement was all concrete. It was pretty creepy, you know, and we said that, hey, we could record a music video here because it looks creepy, and we can just add some chains and you know, some stuff, and so yeah, it was a simple idea, but it turned out really cool. And I think still today, I think that is one of our best videos because it's all these close-ups of the members, and if you guys have a close look, you will see that Andre's drum set is pretty cool because he used small toms as kick drums, and he has a kick drum as a tom, and you know, it's really, but you have to take a close look to see it, but there are some cool details in the song. And also the witch in the video, which also comes back in the Fortune Metal video later on, is Andre, our drummer's, his girlfriend. She is the witch who keeps haunting our videos.
Yep. We have another fan from Netherlands, Agnes.
Hi.
Agnes, greetings to the Netherlands.
Great friend of ours.
And all fans of Manimal outside the door, I call it always, please log in and join us in the chat. We are very happy. Yeah, what means Wolfgang? Yeah, Easter eggs. I don't know. Advanced Easter eggs. All right. Trapped in Shadows. This is the title track of the album, and the album also rocks from top to bottom. Always killer. I always says, I repeat myself, killer.
Yeah, and I don't know if you knew it, but the guy who mixed and mastered this album was Achim Köhler, and the reason that we decided to go for Achim was his work with Primal Fear. We thought that he had done some awesome mixes on the Primal Fear albums, you know, with this in your face guitar sound, and you know, so he was the guy who did the mix and the mastering on that album.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, Matt, he knows where to go. You're right. All right. Do you mind we go to the next, to the recent album? Yeah, Armageddon, the new album, and you just mentioned it before. The Witch is seen again, for Forged in Metal. Yes, love this song as well. That's only killer. I can't go wrong now. Right now, I can't go wrong. Forged in Metal. Here we go.
To
Yay!
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is if you think of it, it's really cheesy, you know. Forged in metal and die, metal is our destiny. But you know, this is what we love with metal music. You know, the cheesiness of it. You know, I can see myself. You standing in the front of a band and singing along, die, metal is your destiny. And you know, the whole idea with the song was that let's make this a metal hymn, you know, a celebration to the music that we love, and therefore we need to put in all these cliches in
Of
the
course.
lyrics, because you know we love it, and therefore other people will also love it, because metal people like you and I, we love this, you know. So yeah, so the whole idea of the lyrics was that let's make it a celebration to metal music, you know, and squeeze in as many cliches as possible, because it's supposed to be like that, and it
You
turned out
know,
pretty good.
I just read from a dear friend Stefan when immediately I played the song and he wrote 100% great metal. That is or hammer song. You know, that's actually this is the reaction. The song plays and the reaction is immediately bam, because it's in your face. You know, for me is Manimal. The name of the band already Manimal. This is already a great. How you came up with this name, Manimal?
Yeah, we were. I know that we were thinking about the name back in 2001, and we had a lot of alternatives, and I knew that we, you know, internet and search engines back then, they weren't that good as they are today, you know. So when we searched the internet, I think it was like Alta Vista or something. That was the go-to search engine back then. We searched on Alta Vista, and it seemed like, hey, we thought it was a cool name, you know. The wordplay with man and animal, you know. Like after all, we're all animals, and yeah. So we thought it was a cool name, but at the same time, we wanted a pretty original name, and we searched Alta Vista on the internet for Manimal, and it turned out to be pretty original, we thought, because
Here we go.
during the years we have discovered that there is one band in France, a thrash metal band called Manimal, and also there is, I think there's a Brazilian band, uh, at least it's a South American band, which is a like electronic dance music band, which they are pretty big, you know. They have a lot of streams on Spotify, and so yeah. And also there is a TV series from the 80s in America, which was kind of a flop. It didn't go that well. So many Americans, they wonder, hey, why have you named your band after this lousy TV series? Yeah, and we have told them that we weren't aware of the TV series, you know. We weren't aware of the other Manimal bands as well. But when we discovered that we weren't alone with this name, we decided to go for the name anyway, you know. It doesn't matter. Our publisher told us that keep in mind that it's, you know, you can be sued for this, for using the same name as somebody else, and then you have to prove that you were the first one, blah 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 blah. But we told them that never mind. We think it's a cool name. We have used it for a couple of years, and we said to them that we will keep on using it. And we have been in contact with the French band called Manimal, and told them that, hey, cool band, cool name. And and they were cool with it as well. So I don't think it will not probably not cause us any problem, you know.
Maybe you get more Spotify with the dance and hip hop stuff, you know.
Yeah. We actually, it got mixed up on Spotify in the beginning with some other band. You know, we had some songs in there from the French metal.
Maybe you make a mash up, Manimal, you know, like you're.
Sometimes you can see comments on our videos on YouTube that people who think they have found a music video for the French thrash metal band Manimal, and they listen to it and say, "Hey, they have changed quite a bit since the last album, you know." And but it's the wrong band. It's the wrong Manimal.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for the story. I would say go back to the Armageddon. And we stayed at Armageddon because thrash metal is Armageddon.
Yes.
The title track Armageddon. This is the first actually without you seeing you. This is a lyric video.
Yeah, it is.
But great song as well. And I would say title track. Here is Armageddon. I love the video.
Yeah, it's it's pretty intense when you watch these this footage.
Yes.
When you think about there is a war going on a couple of hundred miles from here,
Not so far from you, no?
No. So and some people thinking that Manimal can predict the future, because back in 2018 we wrote a song called Black Plague, which is the opener on Purgatory album, and the Black Plague is about the Black Plague, and then came the pandemic, and then for the next album we wrote this song Armageddon. And then all hell breaks loose in Europe, with the war. And so, we started to think ourselves that we can predict the future. So we don't know what we should write about next, because it might happen, in the future.
Maybe you write some nice.
We have to do that, because people will probably get mad at us if we predict something terrible in the future.
Talk about predict. Did you see in the chat our dear metal brother Stefan? He's involved in the Hell of a Halen festival. This should be something very special for you. Not for 23, because it's already fully booked with UDO and big names also in the scene. Maybe for 24. Stefan is the man, and maybe you're interested in this great festival.
Stefan, get in contact.
Yes, Stefan. So machen wir Geschäfte. This is a great festival. They have a big building. This next year. This year was cancelled, of course, because of all this bullshit going on. But next year, it's
in Germany or
in Germany. Yes.
Yes. Is it an indoor festival or open air? Yeah.
It's open air.
Open air. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we're always interested in new possibilities to play live, so
also a great festival is in Austria, Rock Reloaded. Very, very cool festival. Yes, next year is also fully booked, but 24 could be maybe new chances to rock in Austria. There's a big scene also. Great festival, Rock Reloaded. That's dear friends and even fan club members. They're here. Mike, Sonja, Grüße. Der Hannes geht mir schon ein paar Tage ab. Der Hannes ist der Booker, actually, but he's not feeling well at the moment. Liebe Hannes. All right. Matthias Landa. Maybe do you know Matthias Landa?
Me and names. Should I know this man? Perhaps. I don't know. Have I met Matthias? Yeah, I'm lousy in remembering names and faces,
But you remember Gabi, that's for sure.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do, because I think she have been to at least 2 or 3 of our concerts, and she,
always front row.
Yes, always. So it's hard to forget her. You always remember her.
Yeah, that's how I met her also, because I was performing with Nitro Gods and she was right in front of me, taking pictures, and after, of course, we became friends. She's great.
Yeah, wonderful.
3 shows, Gabi. Sorry.
3 shows, yeah.
Yes. You see?
Awesome.
You remember 3 shows. Cool. Armageddon, I think says everything already in this. It's do I talk too much. It's unfortunately we are closer to this video than ever since the early 60s,
Yeah, and also I was thinking when you have spoken a little German, I actually speak a little German. I should speak better German than I actually do. I understand it quite well, because when in the beginning of the show, when you talked only German, I understood the most of it, but I'm not that good in speaking. But since ich habe Deutsch für 6 Jahre studiert. Aber mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. So.
You know what? Now we change to German.
Nein.
Yesterday, this comment. First English, then German. Why? Is English not enough? So because we can, you know. All right. The next song must be, I guess, a dream come true. You have on the Trapped in Paradise, Trapped in the Shadows, not Paradise, Trapped in the Shadows, a special guest. It's not only a special guest, it's the special guest.
Yes.
He's on my wish list on top now, because I hope 23 we get him. The legend.
Yeah.
The man.
Udo Dirk Schneider.
Yes.
Yes.
We all love Udo. We all love Udo. He's one of the most played artists in this show. And I'm a fan since the early 80s. Since Restless and Wild, this was my introduction to Accept. And yeah, Udo is phenomenal. And he's still rocking it. You know, still he's in the 70s now, and he's still rocking it, and he's solid like metal. So how you got him on the album?
We have the same publisher, and also we have the same label, AFM Records. So we had the connection there, you know, and so we went through our publisher and asked them to ask him if he was interested in doing this, and we had done a demo on the song, which we sent over. We got a reply back that he's interested, he's up for it. So that was, like you said, it was like a dream come true, especially for our guitarist Henrik, who's been a big Accept fan since he heard Fast as a Shark with these fast kick drums. He that was maybe the fastest kick drums anybody had heard back then. You know, it was he has explained to me that was like a turning point for him, like, this is what I want to do in life, when he heard that song. So he's been a big Accept and Udo fan ever since. And obviously, I've listened a lot to Accept and Udo as well. When we got the reply back that he was interested, we were delighted. We unfortunately never got to meet him. It's with a small budget that we have, we weren't able to fly him over here or fly to him to record it. So we sent all the tracks to him, or actually to his brother Peter. He was the one taking care of the recordings in his studio. So Udo went there and recorded his vocal parts, and I had recorded some guidelines for him to follow, so he could listen to them and follow. And from what we heard afterwards, he was pleased with the result, and we were very pleased. And we thought, when we got the idea to ask Udo, this crazy idea, we thought, we said that it should not be a typical Udo or Accept song, because everybody has heard that before. If we're going to do something with Udo, we want it to be something that is, it's not strictly typical Udo. And I love the way he sings on some slow ballads and stuff. So I said that I want him to sing soft, at least in the beginning, because I think that many people love him for his characteristic, high pitched voice. You hear that is Udo. But I wanted him to sing like he does on some ballads. So we wrote this song with the first verse I sing, and then comes Udo, and those two first verses are very soft, and then comes the characteristic Udo voice comes in later on in the song. And it turned out awesome. And also we got this this English guy. Oh, I should remember his name, but I've forgotten now. But who made the lyric video, which you are going to show soon, which also I think captured the feeling of the song.
Yes.
I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't reach out as much as we hoped for with this song, because I think many people has missed this song. They have only listened to our top tracks on Spotify or YouTube, and this is not one of them. But I think this is a great song, and
I agree.
it's the closest that we have come to a ballad.
Yeah, I know.
Say.
That's what I said before. There will be one song in the set. We have a little, in German, Spannungsbogen. But before I play the song, do you know that Peter actually sound like Udo?
Yeah, I heard that.
I have the proof. You know why?
Hmm?
In 1987, I did a show in Herford with Rage together with my band Mass. And Peter was in the audience, and we became friends. And he gave me a demo from Danton, the band called Danton. And on the way back home, we listened, and I got, this was actually Udo. He sounded exactly like Udo. Unbelievable. So the Dirk Schneider jeans, they're here. Unbelievable. Sounded completely like Udo. We talked about before the song with Udo Dirk Schneider. Here is it from the Trapped in the Shadows album from 2015. And here is The Journey featuring Udo Dirk Schneider. Here we go.
Illusionary fantasies below a silent sun, and I don't know where I am. All alone, lost in barren land. Faceless in this dream, I am standing here in front of you. I guide you on your path, if only pure of mind. Follow me, a journey so divine. The pain of the soul, the way of salvation.
Very cool. I love the video.
Yeah, it turned out really cool. We were surprised. We said that you have free hands to make whatever you think is suitable for the music, and then this was his interpretation of that. Very cool. Yeah, I agree.
Yep. And the journey, you had some especially in mind when you wrote this?
Yeah, I wrote the lyrics together with our former drummer Richard, and he had this idea of writing. It's inspired by the Divine Comedy, where Dante is traveling through. It's divided in three parts. He's traveling through Inferno, and then Purgatorio, and then Paradiso. This is about that journey, yeah, and I think Richard wrote the main part of the lyrics, and I filled in some words, but that is basically what it's about.
I want to show something. I want to ask you about something special.
Shoot.
What brought you to this makeup? You're wearing since day one, actually. From all the video today, from 15 on.
Yeah, but we didn't wear the makeup from the very beginning. Yeah, for us, it's not just about the music. We want to put on a show, and since we are not Iron Maiden or Metallica, we can't have these large Eddie mascots on stage. We can't afford that. But what we can afford to do to give the audience something extra is to do something with our stage clothes, and we can do the makeup. I also wear these lenses, which make me look a bit scary. So we try to put on a show with small things, but it's all about entertaining, and we think that we are not the kind of band who will go up on stage in jeans and t-shirt,
Yes.
because I think people they are there to be entertained, and we want to entertain, and the music is one part of it, but the stage show is another part of it. So we are always trying to develop the stage show. We have added some mic stands with skulls, and during the song Chains of Fury, I have these chains around my wrists, walk around on stage, and small things but effective. And I think it's then something happens in the show, and it makes people more interested. So it's basically, the makeup is basically about the entertainment.
When I researched today, and I want to know who is the guy, as I watched some interviews with you, I want to know who is the guy, and I found one. It was actually from AFM on the channel. You did with was a Swedish, and you were sitting on your throne, on this cauldron, and my first impression was, oh shit, this will be a hot nut. It was like, hi. I said, oh
Yeah. When we were asked to do this kind of interview, or what we should call it, I knew that this Swedish guy, he's never serious.
Yeah,
he's always making fun of people, and he's big here in Sweden, on internet, Instagram and stuff.
What called it, Metal Massacre or something?
I don't know what they called it, but yeah. I don't know if it was a big success because
I think there was only one show.
No. They did a couple of shows, I think, or I don't know. But we were the first guest in this show, and since I knew that this guy, he's never serious, and therefore, I don't think it will be suitable for me to sit like I do now, like the person that I am. No, I should probably be my stage character, because I think that will be much funnier and interesting for the audience to watch. And so I decided to go all in, you know.
In German, unterkühlt. So only rare answers. And he's, oh yeah, okay. Okay, thank you for the question. And you so, yes, hi. So what? This will be something. If he's like this, oh shit, you know, I'm in trouble because I have to do a lot of work to do. So I had no idea you also talk about it. You like to talk. It makes my job as a host much easier, you know, because all right. Let's go to. We have one album we didn't mention. I mentioned it, but we didn't play any videos. We have the title track, and I saw this name before. One of our guests. Let's say, who was it actually? Was it? I have to see. Help me out. Purgatorio.
Yes.
Purgatorio.
Yes.
This was his start. When he bought the album Purgatorio, then he got hooked. And now I would say we play the song first, and then there's only one song from this album we play today, because we have much more from Armageddon and of course of Trapped in the Shadows. And here's Purgatorio from 2018. Then let's talk about this song and kick ass as well. Here we go. Very cool. So you built a coffin. You're
Yeah.
a coffin maker.
Yeah, my wife wasn't that happy about it because I spent the last 2 days of my vacation that year building this coffin, But she and my son helped me paint it black, and we have actually used it live on stage this year when we played in our hometown in a big theater. We had it on stage, and I came out of the coffin on the intro of Burn in Hell. That was pretty cool, actually. So we have used it for one video and one live stage performance. But
I love happy wife.
and another funny thing about the video, you can't tell when you watch the video, but it was so hot that day. It was in the middle of the summer, and it was like 30 degrees, and we were standing on this field in these leather clothes. It was so damn hot.
Where was the location? Was in France or somewhere?
No. This is in Sweden, and
Sweden. Holy shit.
yeah, it's just in the woods here above.
Don't tell me it's your house.
Yeah, again, and that is also a thing that we are very proud of. This Manimal it's more or less a do-it-yourself band. Kenny, our bass player, he has mixed both the Purgatorio album and the Armageddon album, and also the Armageddon album he has both mixed and mastered. And also Kenny is the guy behind the camera, not always, because sometimes he has to be in front of the camera, but he's the one editing all the videos. So we're creating this ourselves. We write the music, we record it ourselves, and we mix and master and make the videos. So it's more or less a do-it-yourself band.
Who is your video editor? Because I loved all the videos.
Yeah,
Very cool.
it's Kenny, except
Wow.
for I think one of the songs you're about to play, Irresistible. That one we had a friend of ours taking care of the filming and editing. But other than that, all the other videos are edited by Kenny, and he has filmed most of it, except the scenes where he's in front of the stage, front of the camera.
Sam, here's something. Maybe you can answer this. Sam, you told Gabby there's some soon some news, and to 23 you're on tour, hopefully, and you're on the way also to Switzerland. Some news.
Actually, we don't have any. Unfortunately, we don't have any Swiss dates at this time.
Oh,
But I can tell you a little secret just for you guys here in watching the show, that in the end of January, new dates for our tour, which was canceled this year in September, unfortunately. But we have new dates for next year. I think it will be in November next year, if I remember it correctly, and they will all be announced in the end of January. So pretty soon we will be able to present you a whole tour, but I think it's only German dates this time.
Gabi has no problem to come to Germany. I tell you, they are coming. They're coming for you. I see the Yeti Radio. The Yeti Radio, go to YouTube. I don't know how long Facebook is still on, because it could be stopped any minute. It's already nearly 1 hour and 46 minutes.
Yeah.
So Mr. Zuckerberg is happy with us today. But sometimes they're closed already after 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And then, I don't know why. So Yeti Radio, go to YouTube and log in. Chat with us. And you just mentioned it. The next will be 2 in a row from Trapped in the Shadows, which is a fantastic, phenomenal album as well, I must say. Power as well. Yes, Irresistible. The song, you just mentioned it. And here we go. Let's rock it. killer.
Heavy stuff. Yeah, it was a long
Heavy.
time ago. I watched that one as well. Yeah, it was nice to watch it since all these years.
I agree 100% with Wolfgang Martin. I think, and I know it, there is no bad song in the Manimal history. Yes.
It's up to you to decide. Yeah.
I decided.
If
I'm
you
a
say
fan.
so.
I say so. And I'm proud to say it because it's from day one. I heard you singing, and I must say I love the combination. It's powerful metal. It's metal driven, guitar driven metal. Great double bass groove, but the voice is incredible. It's unbelievable.
Thank you. Yeah, since Henrik is our main songwriter and he's the guitarist, it's our songs tend to be guitar driven, and he often base his songwriting on riffs and rhythms, and then I come in afterwards. He presents some ideas to me. Maybe sometimes it's just a riff, sometimes it's a complete song, and he has these ideas, and I come in and try to contribute with some harmonies, and I start to write down some words, and but since Henrik is the guitar player and he's the main songwriter, the songs tend to be very guitar driven, and that's the way we like it, and that's the way we love. That's the way that we like metal to sound like. This is our version of how we think metal should sound.
Yes, I love this comment. Haut alles weg. Oder einfach gesagt, das Gesamtpaket stimmt. Yeah. So you understand, right? When you read this?
Yeah. Most of it.
And Gabi, she agreed. Yes. I need something from you, Sam. I always collect messages for our show, and I show you from a friend of ours, great band. Also, I'm a fan of this band. Maybe you know. Let's see.
Ja, moin Kiddings, hier ist Pete aus Hamburg, Österreich. Und ihr schaut oder hört Metalheads Forever, und das ist natürlich eine total geile Sendung. Und nicht vergessen, Heavy Metal never dies.
Iron Savior. I love it. And I need something from you like this. Important is you mention Metalheads Forever. That is most important. Can you do it without me?
Oh, okay. No manuscripts or anything.
Manuscript. Hey, this is Sam from Manimal, and you're watching Metalheads Forever. Keep it rocking or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Attitude, baby.
All right.
Attitude. Here we go.
Hi, this is Sam from Manimal, and you're watching Metalheads Forever. Keep metal alive.
This was perfect, my friend. This was you knew.
Yeah, I did my
You
best.
could do it. You knew you could do it. Drama queen.
Just go into character,
Yes. Toothpad. Yeah. Cool, Sam. We are nearly done, but we still have to. Oh, we are 1 hour and 56 minutes. I hope we have enough time.
Yeah, sure.
But
I think the family is already sleeping, so.
I was pleased yesterday. I saw the post. I think you wrote the post. You announced the thing, and you wrote already. There will be 2 hours of interviews and stories and songs and videos. So I knew, okay, he knows this will be a long interview. So I am pleased. I expected a lot, but I am overwhelmed. It's very, very cool, and our fans as well. That is the most important.
Yes,
the most important
have
are
enjoyed.
the fans.
I hope they haven't gotten tired on hearing my voice. So
no, I think it's the opposite. We loved you're a talker. That's cool. You could be easily on the radio, because you can talk. You like to talk. That's cool. Sometimes you have no idea. Sometimes they have guests. They have to really ask questions. And yes, no.
No.
Okay. Oh, Here we go. No, but I must say, in 507 shows, I am lucky. I must say, really lucky. There maybe 2 or 3, but maybe 5 in 507 shows.
Mm.
It was difficult, to one's daughter from Russia. This was difficult, but
Okay.
the rest, yes. In the end of the day, we are all metalheads, and everybody feel comfortable here, and that is the most important, and to please our guests, that's the most important, because without fans, we are nothing.
Exactly.
Yes. And talk about fans. Of course, I posted the links to your merchandise. Please, ihr da draußen, geht's auf die Seite, holt euch die Albums. Das ist nur zu empfehlen. And we get something in return. Our fan club, you see our fan club? Many of our members are here today. And you agreed to give us a little fan package.
Yeah, I will gather a little package for you guys.
Yes.
Let's see what I will pick, but we have shirts, we have CDs, we have patches, we have what do you call it, tank tops, everything. So I will gather a little package for you and send it to you for you to distribute to the people of the fan club. And
maybe like the condoms, when it's in full flow, Manimal.
Sorry, have no condoms. Sorry. But we have a lot of other stuff. So yeah, I will figure something out for you.
That's very cool. Thank you so much. Und ihr da draußen, falls ihr zum ersten Mal zuschaut hier, weil ihr zufälligerweise wegen Manimal hier seid, ich habe einen Link, da könnt ihr mal drauf gehen. Da habt ihr Bock und werdet unser Unterstützer für die Sendung, dass die auch weiterlaufen kann. Dafür brauchen wir immer coole Metalheads, die uns unterstützen, und werdet Members in unseren Metalheads Forever United Fan Club. That is very, very useful, because this keeps the show alive. All right, here's the link. Einfach auf meine Webseite gehen, oder so you go on the website and log in and check it out, the website, and become a member of our beloved fan club. And we have always on Friday. Friday is always the after show party, which we raffle out the gifts from our guests. Always 8 every Friday. So, and hopefully soon we have some nice package. The package goes to Germany, not to the Philippines. Don't worry. In Germany is the headquarter, and in the login link email is the address from the headquarter in Mitterfels. Same. So if you check it out, the email I sent you today with the login link, there's the logo. Underneath is our headquarter address.
Perfect.
Thank you so much in advance. This is a Christmas gift for us. Let's watch you guys on stage. You know what video? You have a stage video?
What did you find now?
I found a lot.
Have found. Yeah, you found the dark, the video for the dark. Yeah,
100 points.
Yeah, we did this show. I think it was like, was it like back in 2016 or something? Could it be? Yeah, we did this show in our hometown at a theater, and we invited our friends of Norwegian prog metal bands Circus Maximus as well. So we played with them this night, and we decided to pick one of the songs, because we did some video recordings and audio recordings, not any hi-fi sound or anything, but it was decent. So we thought that this is something we can present to people who appreciate to hear it. And actually, this year, in the beginning of the year, we did a show at the very same place, but this time we did it on ourselves because we had more confidence this time, and we managed almost to fill the place. So it was an awesome evening and a great stage, great sound, great lighting and everything. And we recorded this show as well. Unfortunately, the video material wasn't professional enough, so maybe we will release some of it as live videos on YouTube. But the sound was awesome. It was very good. So we are working right now on mixing the sound, put it together, and hopefully our label AFM will do a live release, maybe only digital or also physical. We don't know. We haven't discussed it with them yet, but so hopefully there will be a live release from the show from this year. And this video which you are about to show is from the very same venue. And yeah.
Do you like German beer?
Yeah, I love German beer.
German beer. And now I think you get some beer from around the world. If I don't know who is watching, because we need to give you some round of beer. Peter, he did it. It looks like this. And this is always in the end of the show, but we are not the end. We have still 2 videos to go. But in the end of the show, always we show our appreciation, you know, like a free round of beer. So ihr da draußen, hoch die Humpen. Ich sage mal, Moment, eine ist schon leer. Michael Lohrmann, ich danke dir ganz herzlich für deine sehr großzügige Kaffeespende. He sent me on PayPal. If you like to donate some coffee for me, there's a PayPal link underneath. Go ahead and give me some coffee. I drink it for sure. Michael, auf dich. And during the dark, I'm sure we get some beers. Yeah, Stefan Klein gives you a round of beer. And I see this is Matt from El Puerto Records. And stay tuned. Don't go out after the interview, because we have the after show party. We have a special today. Yeah, something special. So watch out. All right. The Dark, second last song, from the last one from Trapped in the Shadows. And here we go. And keep rocking on stage.
There comes a time
There we go.
Here we go. Sam, to be honest, I was a fan before, and I'm much more a bigger fan since today, because you're great guy and incredible singer. This is world class, my friend.
Thank
I don't know
you.
what you could make better. This is a perfection.
You can always get better, you know.
Yeah, show me how. I don't know what you can make better. Was
Yeah.
hast du da draußen? Seid ihr auch der Meinung, dass man das nicht mehr besser machen kann? Das ist Perfection.
Yeah, but there's always room for improvement, I think, both musically and visually, you know. So it's an ongoing process all the time, and I think when you once you settle and you think that you have reached, you know, there's nothing more to
Pinnacle,
improve.
no.
I think that is dangerous to think like that, because I always compare myself to all these great singers out there, you know, and I think that, oh, they're so much better than me. I can get better, you know. So it's always a strive of getting better at your instrument and writing better songs, and you know. So I think
But this is good. This is good. You think about this, you know, and you're self-critical, you know, and that is good.
yeah. And if
Because
you are very,
you're right.
sometimes
maybe-
we are too critical, I think, because that is the reason why it takes us so long to write an album, you know, because we will never release an album which we are not satisfied with ourselves. Then we will wait a bit longer, but until we are satisfied with all the songs and the material, you know. So and that is a blessing, but it's also a curse, you know, because the record company, they want you to deliver albums faster, but
Of course.
I think we go for quality before quantity.
But you're not like Guns N' Roses, right? Who takes years.
No, maybe not that long.
Yeah, or even Metallica, that takes years.
Mm.
But we have great albums. You have great albums, and three of them we feature today. For me, definitely is Armageddon, the masterpiece, and right after Armageddon comes Trapped in the Shadows. Unbelievable, cool albums. It's a pleasure to listen to all the songs, you know, and I spent a lot of hours today actually listening to you guys, because I listened to songs I didn't play today because it's so interesting. I said, what the hell, you know? It's one by one, cool. Also, holy shit, I would love to play them all, you know. Yeah, but cannot. It's already 2 hours, 12 minutes, and we are right in front of the last song, which is, in my opinion, maybe the strongest song you have. I played this song the most, but before we play the song, and I kick you out of the show, we need a picture. This is the last one we do always. Take a picture, you know, attitude, and this is the picture. This will be our screenshot or our thumbnail for YouTube, for Instagram, for YouPorn or whatever. So I press the button, and you act, I press.
So I will post now. Oh,
Yeah,
I have to watch myself in.
No, you must look here. Yeah. You're right. And attack. Yeah, in character again. Sam, anything for the fans? How they can reach you? Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah,
YouTube,
we have a
website.
manimal.se. There you can we post news there, and you can you have a link there to our web shop, and also if you're looking for us at YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, we are Manimal Official. Manimal Official we have the same name on all three platforms. So
cool.
Well,
yeah. In Facebook we already in Facebook in Instagram we added you already, so people can check it and leave a comment, leave a like, a heart, whatever you like, or the metal horns. We are happy. You even in YouTube you can leave a comment how you like the show, and hopefully we see you again. tomorrow we have something very special because many will check out now after this next song, I'm sure. But stay please for the after show party because today we have something special today in the after show. Tomorrow we have melodic death metal from Ingolstadt. Yeah, Rotting Empire. Yes, very, very cool. So, Sam, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. It was an honor, and all the best. I wish you a Merry Christmas. The guys in your band, the sick guys, we wish a speedy recovery, and Merry Christmas and a happy rocking metal New Year, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me on the show, and thanks to all you guys who've been watching and listening all the time. Appreciate it. Pleasure is all mine. Thank you, Richie.
Here is Evil Soul. You don't have an evil soul, I can tell you right now, but the song is evil. Very, very cool. Thank you, Sam. Let's get it out, and thank you so much. Good night. And
good night. Merry
healthy.
Christmas, all.
Merry Christmas. Yes, here is Evil Soul. Und hier sind wir in der Aftershow-Party. Jawohl. Nochmal vielen lieben Dank an Sam von Manimal. Er schaut noch zu, ich sehe ihn gerade noch. Thank you, Sam. Great guy. Fantastisches Interview. Hat Spaß gemacht. Geile Band. Jetzt umso mehr. So, Aftershow. Es gibt was Neues in der Aftershow ab heute. Und zwar werde ich jetzt immer das aufteilen. Zwar das Main-Interview. Das war heute AFM und gestern hatten wir schon eine komplette AFM-Sendung. Und ab heute mache ich noch was, und zwar gibt es quasi die Aftershow von einem Label präsentieren, wo wir dann von diesem Label dann auch die Band spielen. Heute ist unser Labelpartner von El Puerto Records mit einem eigenen Logo oder Intro, nicht Logo, Intro. Und dann danach kommt gleich Dispiria und Blue Mirror. Neuer Song, geile Band und auch bald bei uns im Interview. Und hier ist der Anfang mit das Intro von El Puerto Records.
The METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Aftershow Party is brought to you by El Puerto Records.
Closer to the mirror, a mantis to a flame. destiny, declared by cryptic prophecy, chasing on blood, reason to explain the power illusion, symbolizing her distress, depriving her of happiness, limitless, it's the mind's eye to fly above the tears of those who die, their prayers denied. Running power from the attic, away from all the pain. She begins and plans slowly in her escape, in her sacred hideaway. Free from anger, free from sadness, free from all her pain. In a perfect dream existence, a new life in the blue mirror. In the blue mirror, yeah.
Yes, die Superior Blue Mirror am 30.01. bei uns im Interview. So, ich habe gerade gelesen, Helly hat ganz schlimme Nachrichten, wird Vater oder was? Gottes Willen, in dem Alter noch. Haken nochmal, Pampers kaufen und die Suppen und die Schnuller und die Babyklamotten. Helly, die fressen dir die Haare vom Kopf. Hast eh keinen mehr drauf. Ist egal. So, weiter geht's mit Gebrüll. Und zwar eine Band. Weiß nicht, ob wir die schon auf dem Zettel haben, lieber Tom. Schau doch mal. Und der Matt, weil du ja gerade schon so gemütlich und bei uns im Chat bist, die Band finde ich mich auch cool, wo es gleich kommt. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr schon im Gespräch seid, und zwar Dying Phoenix. Dying Phoenix, heute habe ich ein Interview gesehen mit dem Sänger und der Sängerin, und ich glaube, dass es genau an Lormi sein Wetter ist. Dying Phoenix und der Song Weaver of Lies. Here we go. Hier sind Dying Phoenix von Alberta Records.
Of a cold-sided mind, drink a glass of dust and sorrow, closing his eyes. All the people led by my strings on my stage of synchronous dreams, till my stage lights fading. I hear you, I see you, I have you, and trance you, I'm near you, I creep inside your mind. Won't leave you alone, all alone. You fear me, weaver of life, since I came from those silent shores. If you catch it inside,
I feel your weakness.
all that you try.
Without feeling
Failed after time, it's like a curse.
everything hurts.
If you try to escape,
Over broken bridges ahead,
over fading stairs in the night, you'll see
I'm still behind.
I hear you, I see you, I have you, I'm trust you, I'm near you, I creep inside your mind.
Sehr cool. Dying Phoenix, und ich habe gelesen, ist in Progress. Das heißt, auch werden die Jungs und Mädel und Jungs zu uns 2023 kommen, hoffentlich. So, sehr, sehr cool. Ja, liebe Freunde, wir haben noch eine Band und dann ist auch heute schon wieder Geschichte. 2 Stunden 33 haben wir schon. Eine längere Show, aber habe schon gewusst, mit Manimal mit 11 Videos wird es eine lange Show und hat sich auch gelohnt, finde ich. Und morgen, liebe Freunde, wer auf Melodic Death Metal Made in Ingolstadt steht, dann morgen einschalten, ab 20 Uhr. Morgen kommen Rotting Empire und morgen haben wir eine Videopremiere. Jawohl, Mittwoch gibt es eine Videopremiere, nagelneues Video, sehr geil geworden, habe ich schon gesehen. Ich war, glaube der Zweite, was gesagt, der Tom war das Erste und ich der Zweite. Sehr, sehr cool. Morgen in der Show, Premiere. Und die nächste Band, die letzte Band, unser Rauschmeißer, liebe Freunde von uns, jawohl, auch im Januar bei uns im Interview, nämlich Witchbound. Witchbound und der Song Dancing into Fire. Mit diesem Song entlasse ich euch in die Nacht und ich wünsche euch alle ganz liebe Träume. Hoffentlich habt ihr nicht zu viel Stress mit den ganzen Weihnachtseinkäufen oder habt ihr es hinter euch. Ich habe das zum Beispiel nicht. Ich habe frei, aber frei habe ich nicht, weil ich mache einiges. Es gibt Elvis, wer auf Elvis steht. Sonntag und Montag gibt es Elvis von mir gesungen. Jawohl, schaut ab 14 Uhr zu, wird mit Sicherheit cool. Wer auf Elvis steht, der kriegt am Sonntag und Montag eine kleine Elvis, einen Elvis-Nachmittag von mir geliefert. Okay? So, und ja, ich würde sagen, morgen 20 Uhr, ich bin wieder on fire für euch und ich wünsche euch alle eine gute Nacht. Wenn ihr krank seid, werdet wieder gesund. Wenn ihr gesund seid, werdet gar nicht krank. Okay? So, hier sind Witchbound, Dancing into Fire und the Aftershow Party is brought to you by El Puerto Records. Das war übrigens meine Voice ein bisschen verstellt. Okay? Kommt dann auch gleich nochmal, der kurze Einspieler. Und das werde ich auch mit manchen Labels machen in Zukunft, die dann die Aftershow Party präsentieren. Wenn ich mal ein paar Songs von einem Label habe, nicht jeden Tag. Das kommt nicht jeden Tag. Nein, es kommt immer dann, wenn ich ein Label präsentiere. Okay, heute war es El Puerto, ganz coole Partner von uns und im neuen Jahr gleich ein paar Mal vertreten. So, hier sind Witchbound. Gute Nacht, liebe Freunde, und bis morgen um 20 Uhr. I salute you. Hier sind Witchbound.
In the night, dancing to the fire. Time for a gathering, the blood moon is higher. Dancing to the fire. Ignite a spark and light the fire. Watch the flames rising higher. Fulfill the curse and perform the rite. Dancing to the fire. Rhymes get under a spell. Dancing to the fire. Dives his soul into the wishing well. Dancing to the fire. Fallen angels creep out of the mire. Awakening of hell's desire. Don't try to run, you can't escape our mind. Dancing to the fire. Fill it out with any state in the culture, blood and weight. I have news to a frog. Love bit and tongue of talk. And a stalk and I will sing. Is it slaying down next week? Roll it down, about to shovel like a hammer, got it going. God, let me know where you have left me. Along the sea with dreams of me. I can't escape this vicious away. My mind's obsessed by wild confusion. Oh, is it true? I'm just illusion, tangled in eternal blasphemy. words are spoken, the message was felt. Dancing to the fire. The circle is closing, to fuck we vanish. Our time grows short, from earth we vanish. When blood moon rises, we shall meet again. Dancing to the fire. When blood moon rises, and we shall meet again. Dancing to the fire. Round the ocean go, when the voice mantra throws that under golden snow, days and nights like sturdy walls. All the wetlands see me gone, boil the force and jump march. Jungle, fire burning golden. When blood moon rises, we shall meet again. Dancing to the fire. When the moon is rising, we shall meet again. Dancing to the fire. Dancing to the fire. Dancing to the fire.
The Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show Aftershow Party is brought to you by El Puerto Records.